The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre, and the decibel levels are rising. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Haaland! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Pedro Neto. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Palmer. So we're still where we started right now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Haaland. Haaland! He's delivered all right!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Palmer. He won't be happy with that one. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Haaland. Has a shot! Pedro Neto. Stones. Jackson. Now it's Pedro Neto. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Grealish. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? He's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. De Bruyne powering forward here. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Haaland. He'll try from distance. Just a fraction high.
Haaland nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
De Bruyne, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, super ball. Chance! Tries to get it clear. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic. It's Kovacic! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
After 43 minutes is number 8, Kovacic.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
1 minute at a time.
It's gone behind for a goal kick. Caicedo. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Here we go again. Now it's Pedro Neto. De Bruyne. Palmer. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Haaland. Caicedo. And Cucurella. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pedro Neto. He could be in here. Strong running down that left flank. Disasi. Colwell. And they're quick to get it back. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. That'll do under the circumstances. That is very well defended. Is there any support? He might not need it. Pedro Neto. Jackson. And that has put paid to that.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Out to the left it goes. Gets a good foot in there. Caicedo. And he's forced to go back. For Palmer. Gundogan does really well to win the ball there. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Palmer. Haaland does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well, that has not gone well.
Haaland, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Caicedo stood up well to him there. Disasi
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pedro Neto. Jackson. Spread out to the left. Pedro Neto gets his pass away.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, good ball. Played back to the goalkeeper. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's found De Bruyne! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pedro Neto. For Palmer. Jackson. Palmer. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a sweet ball, that. Pedro Neto. He's got away. And it's pulled back. He's shifting through the gears here. He has found a way through. Haaland. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nicely weighted ball. A real chance if he can get through. Kovacic. Kovacic puts his foot on the gas. Palmer.
That was lovely, that.
Madueke. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Jackson. Now it's Nkunku. Kovacic does well to get it back. And that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done.